with your tactics today?
Yeah, I'd say if USA's indoors was an A+, today might have been a B. But it's a prelim indoors. My first indoor world championship, so definitely just wanted to play it safe and stay out of trouble. As we saw, there can be a lot of trouble indoors, especially. So I think I did a good job. Not excellent, but I don't think I have to be excellent on a prelim day to make it through, so I'm just glad to move on.
What was there to improve on?
I think just there was a lot of it wasn't an especially fast race, but there was a lot of random changes of pace and all of that, and just I kind of found myself on the outside, and I maybe just strategically, you have about 80 meters to pass someone indoors, it seems like. You don't want to do it on a turn, so just taking advantage of those straightaways a little bit better.
You said going into USA's, you watched a lot of film of previous championships to prepare. Did you do that for World Indoors? And if so, what did you learn?
Yeah, I have looked at a handful of World Indoors for sure. What I've learned is that sometimes they're a jog fest, at least the ones I found. But I think it's a different kind of era of running, which we're missing some of the big players that have pushed races in the past, but I think it's going to be an honest race, and I want to make it that way if no one else wants to. So.
Did you learn anything about Tefera? He's won the last two.
Yeah, he's good indoors. He's a good runner, and I was happy to have him in my prelim. Just get used to running with him. You can only learn so much in 3.5 minutes. So, but it was good, and he's very talented. But I'm not putting any more weight to his name than I want to.
When you say make it an honest race, does that mean that in the final you're going to take it out from the gun and lead the pack?
I think I'm going to have to think about strategy about 2 days from now, I guess. And I don't know the exact strategy right now, but if I do know anything, it's not going to be very slow. So I'm ready to go with whatever.
Well, this strength building phase of the build up for the season, are you gratified that you can do bursts so well? Because I suspect you're not working on something like that now.
Yeah, and I think oftentimes in my running, it is the base and the strength that I'm lacking. I have to work harder at a 5K than I do a 1500. And I think I've done a really good job building that side of it. And that Millrose 2 mile was harder than a 1500 for me, and so I think that side is stronger than it's ever been. And as the season goes on, that was my third race indoors, and I just feel that clicking more and more every time I step on the track. So I'm really happy with where that's at.
How much sharpening do you do, and how much of it is just sort of natural ability?
Yeah. This is a major championship, but I think everyone knows that we all have our eyes set on something bigger at the end of summer, and you have to touch on speed. I can't run a 52 at the end of a race without touching speed a little bit, but we haven't been doing too much as far as that goes. So I'm really excited to just keep working through. And most importantly, excited for the final here in a couple days.
If the final goes to the job, are you very confident in the last 200?
I'm very confident. Yeah, I've said it before, and I don't think the races go slow now, regardless of what they have in the past. Some championship races, but I think either end of the spectrum, I think I should be top of the field. So I'm confident either way.
Would you be happy with a silver or bronze, or is it all about the gold?
That might be a question that I'd have to think about after the race, but my eyes are set on gold, so there's no getting around that.
Good job.